would like to jump into a few thoughts that I had on just Marvel in general. I'm going to use Daredevil as an example of it, but more so Marvel in general at this point. Um, People are spoiled, people are entitled, and everybody has an opinion at this point. I know I have an opinion. I got a show. I have an opinion. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have an opinion. I'm not saying that your opinion is invalid. I'm just saying that we live in a culture of pure outrage at all times. Nothing is ever just
Somebody is always mad about something.
yes.
It's annoying.
And I feel as though this show and Marvel in general is part of that. In that nothing can be good, everything is bad. Everything bad gets clicks. Everything good doesn't. If you have just a normal opinion, your opinion gets washed away. Everybody has to be, "Oh my god, it's the best thing ever," or "Oh my god, it's the worst thing ever." It's so annoying. It's so annoying. And I'm talking to you guys who are content creators. Like, you do not have to be like that. I don't feel like I'm like that.
No, we watch other people's channels,
yes,
and they're always like exuberant about like, "Oh, it's so wonderful. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen," or, "Oh, I hate this." Like, there's no just happy medium, or like even sharing pros and cons about something. Like, make a list. Just like, I like this, I didn't like this as much, but I love this aspect.
Or even allowing things to have time to simmer. We are 2 episodes into Daredevil Born Again.
Some shows need growth.
Yes, we are 2 episodes in. And people are already just writing the entire show off. Just, "Oh, it's trash, it's garbage. It's not what I expected. It's not what I wanted. Marvel this, Marvel that. Marvel is Jover," as one of my favorite channels always says. Dinner Nerds. Yep, I'm talking to you. I'm so tired of that. Everything does not have to be over the top. It can just be okay. I felt like the episode was a 4 out of 5. You might have felt like it was a 5 out of 5. You could have felt like it was a 0 out of 5. I don't really think it was either of those extremes. But hey, your opinion is fine. You can have your opinion. But it always has to be some sort of extreme, and that annoys me. And I don't know if people are just doing it for the theatrics, or if they're doing it because they want to get clicks, and just normal people don't get clicks and views. Maybe that's our problem. Maybe that's why we only got 345 subs.
Because we're real talk.
Because we're not over the top with everything. Like, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And if it's somewhere in between, which 95% of all this stuff is, we're going to say that too. Now, when we felt that something was bad and not that good,
that's when we had everybody watching, actually.
When we voiced it and said that, well, I mean, but that's how we felt. Like, and it was true. I don't think Agatha All Along was that good. It really wasn't. But when we came out and said, "Oh, it's trash, oh, it's garbage," then everybody has something to say about it. Everybody has something to say. I'm not doing that. If it's average, it's gonna be average. If it's normal, it's gonna be normal. If it's a great show, I will say that it's a great show. For something to be like all the way at the top, it has to be stellar, exceptional. Infinity War Endgame, 5 out of 5. Top of the mountain. Everything else just about did not meet that. Those are the only things that I'm going to be over the moon excited about. Now, moving forward, we may get some stuff that's going to get us to that level again. Like, once we get Doomsday, once we get Secret Wars, maybe we'll get to that level again. But I do know for sure that if it's a 4 out of 5 or 3.5 out of 5, I'm not going to be on here talking about how Marvel is dead, Marvel is over, Marvel is finished. Because that's not true. Everything doesn't have to be the greatest thing on earth. It doesn't have to be the best thing that we've ever seen. Everything doesn't. It can be okay and it can be average. And if it's bad, okay, we can let them know it's bad. But Marvel or like Daredevil, it's not bad. But I've seen so many people in the YouTube space say that, "Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's horrible." And that's just not correct. It's not bad and it's not horrible. Yeah, you can have your opinion, but I disagree with your opinion.
just because something's different doesn't mean it's wrong.
Exactly. And don't do your outrage just for clicks. Don't do it just for views. Am I finished with my rant?
I think so.
Okay.
But I'm not you. Are you finished with your rant?
If you disagree with me, say something about it in the comments right now. Like the video. Dislike the video. I don't care. We got 345 subs. It doesn't matter, right? But yes, please. I would enjoy to debate this with you. Is Marvel done? No. Is Marvel the greatest right now? No. It's somewhere in between, and it is perfectly fine for it to be in between. Is Daredevil Born Again the greatest show on earth? No. Is it the worst show that Marvel has put out, like I saw so many comments of people making? No.
That's sad.
No. Everything doesn't have to be an extreme. I appreciate you for checking this video out.
Most days I'm just mid.
Nothing wrong with being mid sometimes.
I'm not always up here.
Yes.
I'm not always down here.
Yes.
Most of the time I'm just in the middle.
Yes.
And that's okay.
And then when people are outraged about stuff, it drowns out like true opinions. If everything is, oh, it's the worst ever. Everything that comes out is the worst thing ever. Everything is the worst thing ever. When that happens, then when you say something that is actually really, really bad, then it just sounds like everything else. There need to be levels to all of this. There need to be degrees to all of this.
That's like what you say when we're dealing with when our kids have an oopsie.
Yes.
What level of oopsie is it? Do we go hard on them for what they did in that moment? Or is this one where we're just like, oh, well, it's not as bad as the other one, so we'll cut them a break.
Exactly. All right, I'm finished ranting.